4 years ago, the world answered the call to participate in Italy's Winter Olympics. Over 17 days and nights, a blizzard of greatness blew over the Alps and down the streets of Torino. A force of athletic promise, an event of global proportions, the chance of a lifetime to seize a singular, defining moment. Here now are the top 5 U.S. moments from the 2006 Winter Games. It had been 30 long years since an American team had won an ice dancing medal, a streak that took nothing short of an act of Congress to help break. On New Year's Eve 2005, the Canadian-born Belbin was sworn in as a U.S. citizen. A recent bill allowed individuals with special talents to enjoy a shortened path to citizenship.
How much fun was that?
On the Olympic ice, the nation got an eyeful of the new law's immediate impact.
Belbin and Agosto lighting up the crowd at Palavella with their original dance.
In solid contention after 2 programs, Belbin and Agosto rose up to shine on the competition's final night.
I can't believe what the Olympics has brought out in them.
An American for less than 2 months, Tanith and her partner Ben accomplished what no other U.S. citizen had in 30 years. They took home an Olympic medal in ice dancing.
It's so incredible, and I'm just very proud to be able to achieve this for our country with Ben, my best friend.
They were supposed to be the greatest American alpine team of all time, but their performance in Torino was mostly forgettable. Some would say regrettable. Down to the last women's event, a 21-year-old with Italian roots and a carefree spirit stepped into the start house and ripped up the giant slalom course.
Now Julie's got a good run going here. She's letting it flow. She's going fast.
And very aggressive over the finish line, takes the lead.
With the tough conditions, Mancuso could play it safe on her second run. If she skied conservatively, she was virtually assured of a bronze medal. She did nothing of the kind.
She just let it all go in the first run. Will she do it on the second?
She's working the terrain here, working these gates, letting it run out.
Mancuso first carved a turn at 2 years old, and to the Olympic audience, it looked very much like she'd been doing this her whole life.
Mancuso working the bottom of the hill to the finish line, and she's got it! She's got gold, Julia Mancuso!
In an event measured by the tiniest of margins, Mancuso won by the Alpine equivalent of a light year. More than half a second ahead of her closest competitor, it was the kind of performance the world had expected of the U.S. team. Dominant and courageous. When Shani Davis showed up to become a speed skater, there weren't a lot of people that looked like him. A black man on steel skates, Davis focused on his speed and left stereotypes in his dust. A world champion in 2004 and 5, Shani stared down a strong field of competitors in the finals of the men's 1,000 meters. Among his toughest opponents, his teammate, Chad Hedrick. The brash Texan set the early standard. For 90 minutes, skaters tried and failed to meet his mark. And then it was Shani's turn.
Going for an Olympic gold medal.
Shani Davis has all the tools for this race. He's got great early speed, fantastic turns.
This is Davis's race. Here comes Davis.
The first African-American to win an individual gold at the Winter Games, Davis made real what he first dreamed of as a boy. And along the way, he made sure that millions of little kids had a Winter Olympian to look up to that looked a whole lot like them. 19 years old and already a millionaire, Shaun showed up in Torino as action sports' leading man. A two-board star on snow and wheels, his stiffest test at the Games appeared to be overcoming all the hype.
It was just annoying that I fell on that first run because I just wasn't paying attention enough. And it's on now, though. Let's do this.
The fall, a minor blemish on this teen's stunning Olympic debut, White blew through his second qualifying run before crushing the final with a flaming swath of big air and flavorful style.
Big McTwist on his second hit. Shaun lighting it up with a frontside 1080. He's going to combo that into a fakey 1080. Backside 900. A perfect run from Shaun White.
The highest score we have seen all day. A gold medal for Shaun White. Time to celebrate for the American.
By the time he got to Medals Plaza, the coolest cat in the halfpipe responded to his anthem with a little bit of runaway emotion. Back in the studio, his post-Olympic desires were equally unrestrained.
Everybody found out that I wanted to meet Sasha Cohen, one of the ice skaters, and so they're asking me, so you think Sasha's digging gold medals, huh? And I'm like, couldn't hurt.
Relating to the best in the world can be difficult. Just when they seem human, they find a way to defy the categorization. With several Olympic medals, including gold on his chest, Apolo Ohno set his sights on the improbable. The 500 meters is not Ohno's strength. A burst of initial fury and then a wind-choked struggle to get to the finish. It lacks the strategy he's known for. But men like Ohno ask why not when everyone else says no way. On the last night of Torino competition, Apolo Ohno skated his perfect race. A communion of preparation, desire, and skill, his performance was an exclamation point to the story of these games. Because after perfection, there's nothing left to do.